let's shift focus to one I guess piece of insight I'd love to hear from you is in regards to the comments I've read on your blog. You get a diverse group of people sometimes, and you remain very neutral in your voice when you are presenting your posts. But sometimes the comments get a bit colorful at each other.
Yeah.
How do you approach? What's your take on just how do you approach when you deal with very extreme comments or views on your blog? How do you maintain a neutral approach to both sides?
I think for the first, the most important thing is to understand how this world works. My favorite story is Blind Man and the Elephants. Anything in this world is like the elephant. Any person is just the blind man. You can only grasp part of it. Maybe most of the time you can only grasp a very small part of it. You grab the legs and you say it's a rope. You grab the tail and say it's a paw, it's a rope, it's a fan, it's a lot of different things. So when I read all those comments, and I assume that every comment just read part of this word. So finally, I realized for any question, people have to accept the fact that for every question, there are many different correct answers. Because most of people think there should be only one correct answer, but actually, there are many conflicting answers, but they are all correct answer. Like, is China a good country or bad country? It's a good country, and it's a bad country. Is it a rich country? Yes, it is. Is it poor? Yes, it is. Right? There are a lot of things like many things. I think there are many reasons. The first reason is you can only see part of it, just like the blind man and the elephant. The second reason is you see it from different perspective. It's just like this name card, for example. Is this a white name card or red name card? I think it's white. No, it's red. So it's the same thing, but from different parts from different perspective you can see it. So this kind of mix all this together, you can see different opinions. So as a blogger, I facilitate all the comment and communication, and I just try to understand that no matter how extreme our opinion is, he's telling the truth. He's right. This one is on the other extreme. He's also right. So my responsibility is just to help these two people to understand which parts this person see, which perspective this person see, and which relevant skill this person is. So by understanding all this together, we can let these two persons shake hands with each other and say, okay, we understand this word better. I remember in my blog about the torch relay, and there was someone from the pro-Tibet group, and he shared his feeling about this. He said, before I came to this blog, I really hate people in China because of this. After I'm here, I read a lot of comments. Now I do not hate them anymore because I know they have some reasons behind it. I think it's the same like the anti-Tibet group, so they come together.
How does that make you feel, out of curiosity, when you come across even one person at a time where you've managed to change their perception? It's a very powerful thing, I would imagine.
Because we are sometimes I think the group. For example, in the Tibet, in the torch relay, there are two groups. They are fighting with each other. But I will say it differently. If there are two groups fighting with each other, you draw a line here. They are fighting with each other. But I draw a line here. I said there are a group of people like you, like me, who are trying to bring people together, and there are another group of people who do not want to sit down together. So we are just grab them from this camp, although they have different opinions, but I think I group them into the same camp, to this camp that people really start to talk and communicate and make it a better world.
Yeah.
So just like the French and Chinese at that time, like boycott Olympic about the torch relay. Here we have the anti-CNN or anti-Carrefour protest boycotts, all this kind of thing. That okay, the French people and Chinese people are joining hands together to make a worse life, worse the future for the world, because what they are doing is destroying the whole world. I mean. So we are on a different camp.
Well, I don't think I speak only for myself when I said I've really enjoyed this interview, and I'm sure, like many others, I would like to start a fan club for you right now.
Thank you.
We follow your blog, and we are thankful for the fact that you do blog every day, or else we wouldn't have, a chance to have you share your knowledge. For those who are watching who are new to your blog, where can they go to find you?
My blog is at wangjianshuo.com.
And we wrote it on the board.
And
So thank you so much, Jianshuo.
thank you.
Thank you.